Hello everyone, my name is Vasu Johari and today I am going to guide you about HTML and CSS. So let's dive into it. So demystifying HTML and CSS, a beginner friendly guide. So let's introduce HTML and CSS to you. So if you are new to web development, understanding HTML and CSS can be daunting. However, this beginner friendly guide aims to demystifying these languages by breaking them down into easy to understand bullet points. Whether you want to create a personal website or become a professional web developer, this guide will provide you with the foundational knowledge you need to get started. Understanding the role of HTML. HTML, which stands for Hypertext Markup Language, is the backbone of web development. It defines the structure and the content of a web page, including headings, paragraphs, links, images, and many more. HTML tags are used to mark up elements and provide instructions to the browser on how to display them. Getting familiar with CSS. CSS, which stands for Cascading Style Sheets, is a language used to control the presentation and layout of a web page. With CSS, you can change colors, fonts, spacing, and more. Selectors are used to target specific HTML elements and applying styling rules. Understanding CSS allows you to create visually appealing and user-friendly websites. So, what's the basic structure of a HTML document? An HTML document consists of several essential elements, including the HTML tag, which serves as the root elements, the head tag, which contains metadata and linking to the external files, and the body tag, where the visible content of the web page is placed. Properly structuring your HTML document is crucial for creating well organized and accessible websites. So, now exploring the HTML tags and elements. So, HTML tags define the structure and content of a web page. Some commonly used tags including headings H1, H2, H3, H4, and so on. Paragraphs such as P, list, which stands with UL and OL, links A, images, and divisions. Each tag has its purpose and attributes to customize its appearance. Understanding and effectively using these tags and elements will help you create visually appealing and functional websites. Where here UL and OL stands for unordered and orderless. So now styling HTML with CSS. CSS is a powerful tool to style and format HTML elements. It allows you to control the colors, fonts, layouts, and spacing of your web page. By using selectors and properties, you can apply specific styles to specific elements or creating more general styles to applied globally. CSS provides endless possibilities for customization and enhancing the visual appeal of your website. So now talking about the selectors and properties in CSS. Selectors in CSS are used to select specific HTML elements and apply styles to them. There are different types of selectors such as element selectors, class selectors, ID selectors, and attribute selectors. Properties in CSS define the styles that are applied to the selected elements such as font size, color, margin, padding, and more. Understanding selectors and properties is crucial for customizing and styling your web page effectively. Working with classes and IDs. So classes and IDs in HTML and CSS allow for more targeted and specific styling of elements. Classes can be applied to multiple elements while IDs should only be used per page. While assigning classes and IDs to elements, you can easily customize their appearance and behavior using CSS. This allows for greater flexibility and organization when creating visually appealing web pages. So, now talking about the CSS box model and layout. Understanding the CSS box model and layout is crucial for creating well designed web pages. The box model defines the spacing and dimensions of elements, including the content, padding, border, and margin. By manipulating these properties, you can control the size, positioning, and spacing of elements on your web page, ultimately creating a visually pleasing and responsive layout. So, talking about the best practices for HTML and CSS. Implementing semantic HTML helps search engines understand the structure and content of your web page, improving search engine optimization that stands for SEO and accessibility. Using CSS selectors efficiently learn how to target specific elements and apply styles using CSS selectors, making your code more efficient and easier to maintain. responsive design, and media queries. So create web pages that adapt to different screen sizes using media, queries, and CSS breakpoints, ensuring a seamless user experience across devices. So now let's directly go to the VS Code so that you can understand better what is HTML and CSS and how it works and how we can deploy a website onto the web page. So here you can see that we are having the web pages, we are having the VS Code, and we are having some files here, and at the last we are having one demo website which I have created by all these HTML and CSS tags and elements which I will be explaining in this technique session. So talking at first, what is this H1, H2, H3, H4, S5? So I will display you by going on Go Live Open 5 server so that you can see how it works and how it looks. So you can see that we are having the different sizes of the head elements like book, chapter 1, section 1, section 2. So how we can change it and how we can create it, let's see. So here I have applied the H1 and inside it I have written book, and H2, inside H2 I have written chapter 1, and inside H3 I have written section 1. So what is it? H1, H2, H3. So these will decide the size of your heading element of the heading title. So if I have written the H1 here, this will be the of the maximum size. If I increase the H heading value, the size will decrease. So if I change this H1 to H3, so let's see what will happen. So you can see the size of the book has been reduced. So this is the use of a book and the heading elements. So now talking about the paragraph elements. So here I have written some paragraph which I have randomly taken from the internet inside the P, which are enclosed within the crocodile brackets. So what does this show? So this will generate three paragraphs for us when we will deploy it on a website. So I have written this paragraph within this crocodile bracket, inside where I have written P in the starting. It is written only P. At the last we will close it with a backslash of P. And same here I have written in the second paragraph and the third paragraph also. So you can see that the three paragraphs have been generated separately. The first paragraph is here, the second paragraph is here. So let's see if I don't add this backslash. Let's see what happens. So here by using this P we can generate our paragraph. Not talking about the void elements. So here I have written a simple email type of thing where the heading is represented within the H1 enclosed with the backslash of H1, a little of paragraph which includes the address of the street where the email needs to be sent, and we are having this break element the so that this address within the paragraph is separated. See, we can see that within this paragraph thing, we have included the break so that this address don't come in the same line. Now, what is this HR and backslash? This HR and backslash is there so that we can add a horizontal line so to separate the body of the email and the address and the sender's name. So let's see how it looks. So you can see that the heading which we have represented by H1, it is here, the sender's name. this is the address. See, this whole we have written within the paragraph only, but we have added one break after this thing, after London and 5QT also. That's why these things have come in the separate lines and not in the same line. See, if we haven't written this break, see, let's see what happens. Second. So here you can see that I've added this London in the same line as that of the address, but this have come in this next line. This is because of BR. This is because of BR tag. So the same thing I have applied here also. In this paragraph also, I have written this BR here so that these both paragraphs don't coincide with each other and don't come together and are separated. So now talking about what are the list elements. So if we want to create a website in which we have to provide a list of the elements. So how we can provide it? We can provide it with UL and OL. What is UL and what is OL? In OL, or it stands for ordered list. So in that thing, our all the items will be covered, all will be displayed in an ordered manner. Whereas wherein the UL, it stands for unordered list. All the things which you have to include in your website will be coming in the unordered manner. So let's see here how it comes. So here I have written UL. Within it I have written the LI so that it displays every single point in the UL list. So it starts with LI and ends with the \li. Same thing is for the ordered list. In the ordered list, the same thing is there. It starts with li and ends with \li, but the difference is that the of the OL and UL. I'll show what is the difference in it. See, here I have used the UL unordered list, so that's why all the steps have been displayed in the bullet points, whereas here I've displayed in it in the form of a ordered list. That's why it is displayed in the number form. So let's see if I change it, what will happen. Unordered to ordered. See, earlier I've used here the unordered lists. That's why here the bullet points were being shown. Now I changed this to the ordered list. That's why here the bullet points are removed and the numbers are being displayed here. So this is how we can use the unordered and ordered list if we want to display any list thing. Now we just as we have the list nesting in C++ and Java languages, we have the nesting in HTML also. So let's see what is the how is the nesting done here. Just as we apply the for and if loops in the C++ and Java, the same thing we apply, the not the loops but tags in a loop. Sorry, in a nested way. So let's see how it works here. So we have first written the UL. Within it, I have made a list here within which A is displayed. After that, within a B is displayed. After that, an ordered list is started within which B1 is displayed, and within it, another list is there where B2 is displayed, and after that, an unordered list is started which goes till here, within which we have a list element which is B2A, within which another unordered list is there, and after that we are having within the unordered list two elements are there, and after that within this unordered list, this element, this will be displayed before this, and after this these two elements will be displayed in this unordered list, and after that within this list this B3 will be displayed, and after this an ordered list of this B31 and B32 will be displayed, and after that this closing you don't need to do. If we are working in VS Code, it will do automatically when you are starting your ordered or unordered list or li thing. So let's see how it goes. We started with an unordered list within which we created an ordered list which is B1 and B2, within which again we created an unordered list. After that we created another unordered list, and we continued the before unordered list which we created before, and we then came back to this ordered list which we created before, and this third element is displayed here. After that we created another ordered list, and then we came back to the original or unordered list which we created recently. So now talking about anchor elements. What are anchor elements? So anchor elements plays a very crucial role in your websites where you are having a multiple web pages in your website attached. So what is this anchor elements? Anchor elements is used so that you can move from one website to another website if you're having the link for one website into your website is. So here within the ordered, this is displayed within the ordered, unordered. It depends on you. However, you want to display it. If you want to display in the heading, you can display it in heading also. So let's see if it works in heading also or not. So I will copy this thing only. So let's see if it works or not. See, it works. So this product hunt website, whatever it is, I just took it randomly. So it is working here also. Earlier, I have displayed Earlier, I have displayed these websites in the ordered listing only, where I have listed, just as I have shown you above, that we can display within the li if within the ordered list. So first we have to start with a href equal to, within the quotes we have to write the website with the https, and then we have to write the whatever name we have to display the website with, and after that we have to close with \a. So now if I remove this href from the heading thing, let's see what happens. So now I'm clicking on it, but it's not working. Why? Because I've removed the website thing from it. Now href is not working on it. Now I can't click on it and I can't move it on the product and website. But if I click on this website, yeah, I can move on to the other website. So that's how it works. So now talking about the image elements, how the image elements work. Basically, what we have to do if we want to insert any image or video into a website, how we do by taking the URL thing, or if it is saved on your computer. So let's see how it works. So we just have to start with image source, which we can write with src equal to the website or the place where the image is available. So this is the thing. If we want to display the display the thing from our computer only, then let's see how it works. So we just have to write dot slash, which we normally use, and then we're having the photo. See, let's see how it works. Don't forget to add that backslash at the end. Now let's see how it works. Earlier, we just have these two things. Just add these two things. So I'll show you what it was before and what it is like now. For it, only two photos which we have taken from a website. So this is a Jiffy thing which we can add. This can be a Jiffy, or either this can be a video also. So now I will add my original thing which I wrote just now. This is my image which I have taken from my own computer only. This is not from any link on the web on the internet. Okay. So let's see. So yeah, this was the original. This is the thing which came on our website. So this size is a little bit greater, not little bit, very large. So we will see how to change it. Okay. So here's the thing, how to bring the photos from your computer only where you have added it. So this thing is not necessary. I will remove it. So see, I will close all the other form other folders which we already used. So now we are working on this folder only. So in this folder, I will show you how to get the images. So this is saved on your this folder only. So we can access it. If we write one second, one dot, we will access this folder only. If we write two dots, then we can access other outside folders also. What if we write three dots? So no other outside folder is there, so it's not working. But yes, it will work for two folders. See, this is outside the folder. This is outside the folder. We can access it. So we can write, can go live. See, we got the dog photo. You can see here. So this how we can access the photos or any other file which we are having in our folders. So Not talking about the web pages. I already told you how to access it using ahref any link. If we want to get onto our website, this is how it gets. So this is okay. So here I've written welcome to my website. After that, I've added one image. Here is the image source, and here I've used a link to about, like what is the intro for myself in the website. And then I've added one break here, as I've told earlier, and here is a href thing for the contact. I'll show you. See, here's a welcome to my website thing. See, this is it worked, how it worked. You can see I clicked on the photograph, I moved on to another web page. I clicked on contact me, I moved on to another website. See what I have done here. Basically, this is the website I want to move on, and here I've written through what I want to move. So I will click onto my this photograph and I will move on to this website. So this is how it works. So now talking about the HTML portfolio thing. So have made all the thing. I have used all the things which I have discussed with you till now. So here, what it starts with. So you don't have to do anything. Just have to write this dot type. Is this thing only. HTML starts with this. This is the main thing which you have to keep in mind. This is the main thing which you have to keep in mind, that before making any HTML website, you have to write these things. This is mandatory. Okay. So you can create your boilerplate and you can add it to your HTML. Okay. So like you can add, like if you write your own name, this whole thing can come on your own. Okay. So that's how it works. You all must be knowing what a boilerplate, how it looks, like how to change, how to make a something like a predefined function it is. So I have written this inside, all this inside the body, the heading. The second heading, I have written the one break. Then this is one website I want to show with the name of movie ranking project. If I click on movie ranking project, I will move on to this website. Okay. So this is something I've written about the website thing. Okay. So this is the same thing. Here I have added the image source, and here is at the end I've added the contact me thing. Okay, so I'll show how it worked. The whole code is before you on your screens on the YouTube. You can see and you can write the whole thing from here if you want to write, or either you can write on your own. See, this is a simple thing. Started with the heading, then a break, then movie ranking. See, I moved on to another website. Okay, so another break is here. Then it is with the heading and the paragraph thing. Again, oh, this birthday thing. Okay, now within it, it's a Google Map link. Oh, you moved on Google Map. Oh, it's great. So, what I have done, I just added the Google Map link onto this, on which I have added it. Yeah, on the birthday invite project. Yeah, here is the birthday invite project. What I have done, I clicked onto this thing, no, Google Map link. So nothing. I just pick some random Google Map link, Google Map location from Google. Okay, I pasted it here, and when I clicked onto this, I moved on to another website. And when I clicked on Google Map link, I moved on here. See, you can see how it looks. So now this is all about like how to add text, how to make it systematic, how to add lists to your website, how to add links, how you can move from one web page to another web page, how you can add photos, how you can add GIFs, how you can add videos to your web pages. Now talking about how to design your website. We have JavaScript also, we have CSS also, but at this stage we'll talk about CSS only. So how to add CSS? So this first we have to create a style.css file into your VS Code within the folder where we have written your HTML file. Okay, so here you will write it's your style.css file. Inside it, you will write h1 within the open the curly brackets. Now, how you want to look the heading? Like this is the color for your heading. Color colon. After that, you will write the head. I will show you. Now, whatever color you want to write, gray, green, it will all come here for you. Green, like whatever, golden, like let's select golden. Okay. Now let's go to indexing. Okay. I'm talking about this thing. So this is the general thing, how it looks. Okay. So now how you can import your CSS file within your HTML file. This is how you will import it. Link rel equal to colon whatever you want to write here. It's not necessary if you want to write. You can remove it also. Then you will write href equal to simple thing. Like yeah, the style CSS is here only. It's the same thing which you have explained to you earlier. I'll remove it, explain you again. href equal to open the see. Here's the style. I'll select it. This goes. So let's see how it works. See, I've selected the golden dot color. The heading is in golden dot color. Okay. So now talking about the CSS selectors, which I have talked about in the PPT. So what are these HTML selectors? Sorry, CSS selectors. So CSS selectors are for font size, text align center, where you want the font to be bold, what is the text you want to use, where is the text in the top of the page, bottom of the page, left, right, or wherever you want to like put it. So let's see what is coming onto the CSS thing. Let's see what is into our HTML thing. Okay. So here are the CSS selectors which you want to apply to different parts of HTML. Okay. I've earlier selected this thing, imported the style into HTML file. Okay. See, I like class equal to like whatever class you want to write. It's not necessary you want to write note also. You can write random. You can add anything. I'll write my name only. Okay. So it doesn't matter. So this is the simple thing which will come onto your website, which will be displayed on your website. Okay. Let's see how it looks. After that, I will be explaining you. See, you can see this thing. This thing is being displayed into red color. How? This list, green color, where it is. This ID. This is being displayed into a green color. How? Let me show you how. So here, this was in the paragraph thing. Okay, this is within the paragraph. Okay, so I've written P, open a curly bracket, certain color, here it is. Then this is for the font size, dot note. See, where's the note? Here's the class. See, this is the name of the class. CSS works with the class only. If you don't write the class, this will not work. First we write the class and then it works. Okay, I've written the note thing. Okay, and the font has been selected. Font size, sorry. We write it by percentage also. We can write it by px also, pixels also, anything. See, I'm changing it here. It's changing on the previous side. See, if I write it 100%, it will be same. Okay, changing it to 10 pixel. It's changing. Yeah. So why it's changing for 2, 3 for all? I'll tell you why. Because for all these things, the class is not. If I change it for one also, this will remain the different. Change it for this will remain different. So it depends on the class only. Okay. So I hope you will have understood till now what I have told. Now talking about the CSS selectors. Yeah, I've already talked about it. It's the same thing which I've told you earlier. Nothing much to tell. This is the CSS colors. Now you must be wondering why this CSS style file empty. I'll tell you why. If I directly want to add it to my HTML file only, I'll add it within the style thing. Okay, within the head file, I'll add one style. Okay, within it I'll write the body. Within it I'll write the background color of the website what I wanted. See, I wanted it antique white. So if I change it to something else, I change it to Alice blue, it will come. So it is not I have done anything. These colors will come on your own whenever you write this statement. Okay. I close this. I want the H1 color. This is white smoke. I'll change it to something else. I'll change it to, let's see, like, okay. So this how it works. Say this is the coding of the color. You don't want to learn this. This will come on your own. Okay. I'll show you how to work. This was a dark same color. What is it? H1. H1. Hello world. Sorry, hello only. This is hello. And the background color is green. You can see here. See. And for this world, the background color is, I'll change it to something else. This will change the text color only. Remember that. I'll change the background color of it. I'll change it to black. See, let's change it to black. I'm not doing anything, I'm doing everything in front of you so that you can see and how it works with the code, how it changes. Okay, with the code in front of you. Now talking about the font, how you can change the font. You don't want to learn anything, this all is available in the internet. Whichever font you want, you can take it from the net, whatever name you want. Just that you remember this font family thing, colon, and write whatever name you want. See, this is the font style, this is the font name, and this is the font style. Okay, remember this. This is the font name, this is the font style. Remember this too. Style is different and font is different. You have one font in which style you want to deploy depends on you. Okay, so this is all about the font. Now talking about the CSS box model, which I was talking in the PPT. So what is the CSS box model? Now in the CSS box model, you want to display your website things where in the bottom, the the top, where. So here's the things. I will review you what I want to show you, then you will understand better. See, you will not understand. First, within the division, I've written second thing, and the division ID I've written in third. Okay. If I change this division pixel, what will happen? See, I just reduced it. Nothing I have done. The size changed. Not talking about what is this first. This for this. If I change to white, what will happen? It changed some other color. Anti-white. See, it's changed. I already defined it here. This is the division ID which I was talking in the PPT earlier. This is the division ID. Okay. So here I've written some text. Okay. Which I have taken from internet only for sure. So this using this division ID only, I'm changing it here. The height, the pixels, the width. If I increase the width, what will happen? See, it increased. Okay, you can see. So why is it changing for all? Because the division ID is same. No, it's changing for the first one. Yeah. Earlier I changed it for division only. So division is for the all. That's what's changing. Now I'll change it for the padding. For this only, I'll change it to 50 pixel. Padding means how aligned is your text from the borders. Like how much is the distance. If I reduce it, you see, two, one, you'll see the difference. I'll keep it to 20 only. Okay. Now talking about the background color, you already saw this is the solid black color for the border color. This you're seeing here. The border width you guys can see here from. If I reduce it, see this is for the second thing I'm doing. I'm not doing anything from. Okay, I reduced it. Nothing is there. Now this has come here. See. Now this is the margin drifting. See how much I want the distance to be. If I reduce it, see it came here. Again came back there. Okay, so this is how it works. Nothing much is there. You just want to have a knowledge about how to make your website design. Okay, so talking about the cascading thing which I was talking about earlier. Nothing much is there. Just that style CSS thing which you will create depending on you how you want to design your website. Okay, this is the division class. Okay, based on which the styling will be done. See, I said division class equal to box. The box you are having this thing. I hope you would be used to it. This will take time. This will not be a cakewalk for you. You have to work upon it. Sit on a computer. You have to work upon it. You have to see how the things work. You have to open this preview window. Wait, yes. Sorry. Yeah. This thing also, this preview window works only on your HTML file, not on your CSS file. So this you have to work upon it. Okay. So how it works for you, how the CSS file works. If I change the inner box color, This change. So this how you have to work. Open your preview window on your right hand side, and then you have to see how the things changes, how the things work. So now talking about what all things you can do from your this HTML CSS, like at what till what extent I can make a website. Okay, so here's one website I have created. Okay, I'll show you. Don't worry, this is so big. How can we do? This will take time, but yeah, you will be show you what HTML and CSS can do. I guess this HTML and CSS can do. So this what all you can see in the background. This is the background color. You can change it to gradient or something else you want to do. Okay. So this all is the image thing. By using that image source, this image these are the images, not anything from that HTML and CSS have to do with. This is the image which we have taken from internet, and when we have pasted into a folder and then use the dot image source thing. Okay. Nothing much is the okay. So this thing was left to tell you how to add the footer file. Here it is. Okay, you can write it like it. Okay, so you can see earlier it is a cursor, now it is means this will work. Where it will take me? It will take me here only because I have made it responsive. As I've shown you earlier, surprising thing. Yeah, not taking about it. It's taking me here. So it's working. Okay. So this how it works. Now talking about more like what all you can do beyond HTML and CSS. That is JavaScript. That is not part of it, but I will show you something. What see JavaScript is there so that you make your file responsive. Okay, then this is the footer thing. Okay, so here it is. I'm not telling you how it works. I'm not telling you anything. I'm just telling you how what is the work of JavaScript now. JavaScript is just used to make the websites responsive. So if I add anything here, something 160, 170, add the weight, it will give me something. So JavaScript is there to make your website responsive. Nothing more than that. Anything and all these things is the work of HTML and CSS. This photograph, this we can add all these things, all this designing and all these photographs, all this is work of the HTML and CSS only. You can go onto the GitHub, you can go onto some courses, you can learn from your some courses, you can work on your own by opening this preview file, you can see how it works. Okay, so thank you so much for spending the time with me and learning something about HTML and CSS. I hope you can start well. All the best for your journey future ahead. Thank you so much.